Right now, in cities all across America, there are brand new cars, straight from the factory, with 0 miles on them, just sitting on dealer lots. Not for a few weeks, not for a few months, for over an entire year, some for almost 2 years. No one is buying them. No one is even test driving them. They're just parked there, slowly losing thousands of dollars every single month. And this is not a small issue. Right now, there are $39 billion worth of unsold cars sitting across America. So I decided to find out exactly which cars are causing this disaster. I spent days going through real dealer reports, sales data, and inventory numbers from CarEdge and Cox Automotive, and I found the 7 worst-selling new cars in America for 2026. And honestly, some of these names will completely shock you. One of them is from a brand every American trusts. Another costs more than a luxury Mercedes. Yet dealers cannot give it away. And number 1, the company behind it just shut down their entire American factory because of it. Stay with me till the end. This list could save you $30,000. Let's begin with number 7. Imagine this for a second. You walk into a car dealership of a brand your parents probably drove. A brand that for many years stood for comfort, quality, and that classic American feel. You see a brand new SUV right at the entrance. It looks beautiful. Clean design, fresh paint, ready to take home. But here is the surprising part. That same SUV has been parked in that exact spot for almost a full year. No one is buying it. No one is even taking it for a test drive. It is just sitting there, slowly losing its value every single day. That car is the 2026 Buick Envision. And the numbers behind it are truly shocking. In the first 3 months of 2026, Buick sold only 4,485 Envisions in the entire country. Last year, they sold over 15,000 in the same period. That is an 81% drop. Right now, more than 16,000 Envisions are sitting unsold on dealer lots, waiting for buyers who simply are not showing up. So what is really going wrong? Here's the part most people do not know. The Buick Envision is actually built in China. And with the new 2026 import taxes, the price has gone way up. So buyers walk in, see a Chinese-made SUV priced like a luxury German car, and they simply walk away. And honestly, number 6 is even more surprising. Now let's move on to number 6. Almost 15 years ago, this car was a true superstar. It was the first electric vehicle that regular American families could actually afford. It was the car that opened the door to the EV revolution. The car that made people say, maybe electric really is the future. It appeared on every news channel, every car magazine, and every dream board in America. But today, in 2026, it is sitting alone on dealer lots, completely forgotten. That car is the 2026 Nissan Leaf. And the numbers will genuinely surprise you. In just the first 3 months of 2026, Nissan sold only 668 Leafs in the entire United States. Last year, in the same period, they sold over 2,300. That is a brutal 71% drop. Right now, the Leaf has nearly 300 days of unsold inventory, which means at this pace, it will take Nissan almost a full year to clear them out. So what really killed it? Here is the truth most people miss. On paper, the Leaf still looks great, under $30,000, decent range, and proven reliability. But the moment buyers compare it to a Tesla Model Y or a Hyundai Ioniq 5, the Leaf suddenly feels like a smartphone from 2015. And with the federal EV tax credit now gone, buyers are simply walking past it. But the next car, it costs 3 times more, and somehow it is selling even worse. All right, now we are at number 5, and trust me, this story is a strange one. There is a brand new Italian luxury SUV sitting in dealerships across America right now. It looks gorgeous. The design is stunning. The badge on the front is one of the most respected in the world. It drives beautifully and sounds incredible. On paper, this car should be flying off the lots. But the reality? Almost nobody is buying it. In fact, the factory that builds this car in Italy has shut down production several times this year because there are simply no orders coming in. That car is the 2026 Maserati Grecale. And the numbers are seriously shocking. The Grecale currently has 321 days of unsold cars sitting on dealer lots. That is nearly a full year of stock just waiting for buyers who are not showing up. The casino factory in Italy keeps extending its shutdown because there is no demand at all. So why is no one buying it? Here's the real reason. When buyers spend $80,000 on a luxury SUV, they care just as much about the brand name as the car itself. And right now, most buyers would rather get a Porsche Macan or a BMW X3 instead. On top of that, Maserati has a long-running reputation for unreliable engines and very expensive repair bills. So even at a discount, buyers see the Grecale as a financial risk, not a smart luxury purchase. All right, now we are at number 4. A few years ago, Ford did something brave. They took one of the most famous names in American car history, the Mustang, and used it on a brand new electric SUV. And it worked instantly. Sales went up fast. Dealers were celebrating. It became the #1 electric SUV in America after Tesla. Ford had finally built something that could compete with Elon Musk. But today, the story is completely different. Those same Ford dealerships cannot sell these cars anymore. Lots are full. Buyers have stopped coming in. That car is the 2026 Ford Mustang Mach-E, and the numbers are honestly shocking. The Mach-E now has 350 days of unsold cars sitting on dealer lots. That is nearly a full year of stock just waiting. A car that used to fly off the lots is now collecting dust in every Ford showroom across America. So what went wrong so fast? 2 big problems killed the Mach-E this year. First, the federal EV tax credit is officially gone. That $7,500 discount that made the Mach-E so attractive? Completely wiped out. Second, Tesla dropped Model Y prices so aggressively that buyers can now get a Tesla for almost the same money. So the choice became simple. Pay similar money for a Tesla with better software and a stronger brand, or pick a Ford. And most people pick Tesla. All right, now we are at number 2. This is one of America's most loved off-road brands, a brand built on tough trucks, rugged design, and going anywhere you want. Then a few years ago, the company behind it made a huge decision. They tried to turn this brand into a luxury powerhouse overnight. They built a giant premium SUV starting at $90,000 and going all the way up to $110,000. They wanted to compete with the Cadillac Escalade and Lincoln Navigator, but the result has been a complete disaster. Dealers cannot sell these cars no matter how hard they try. That car is the 2026 Jeep Grand Wagoneer. And the numbers are honestly brutal. The Grand Wagoneer now has 463 days of unsold cars sitting on dealer lots. Over 4,500 unsold units across America. Sales dropped 58% in 2025 alone. Dealers are cutting $25,000 or more off the price. And even that is not enough to bring buyers in. Consumer Reports ranks Jeep dead last in reliability out of 31 car brands in America. Dead last. So now think about it. Would you spend $100,000 on the least reliable brand in the entire country? Almost no one would. And that is exactly why these SUVs are sitting unsold lots month after month. And now, we have arrived at number 1, the biggest car disaster in America right now. A few years ago, one of the biggest German car brands in the world had a huge dream. They wanted to build a Tesla killer. So they invested billions of dollars into a brand new factory in Tennessee. They told the world this car would change the future of electric driving, but almost everything went wrong. The federal tax credit disappeared. Tesla cut prices to brutal lows. The car got 18 recalls, including dangerous battery fires. And buyers? They simply walked away. That car is the 2026 Volkswagen ID.4. The numbers are honestly shocking. 716 days of unsold inventory. Only 338 sold in 3 months. A 96% collapse. So in April 2026, Volkswagen did the unthinkable. They killed US production completely. A brand new factory. A flagship EV. Dead. So there you have it. The 7 brand new 2026 cars rotting on dealer lots all across America. Volkswagen ID.4, Jeep Grand Wagoneer, Ford Mustang Mach-E, Maserati Grecale, Nissan Leaf, Buick Envision. Put them all together, and that is more than 30,000 brand new cars just sitting there, doing nothing, losing money every single day. So hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications, and tell me in the comments, which car on this list shocked you the most? I really want to know. See you in the next video.